Hello everyone, this is Vignesh, working as an assistant professor in Department of Mechanical and Mechatronics Engineering in SNS College of Technology. So in this lecture series, we are discussing about the basics of civil and mechanical engineering. In particular, that we are discussing about the basics of civil engineering, that is construction materials. So in my previous videos, we have discussed about the what are all the construction materials that generally available, like bricks, cement, mortar, stones. Okay, so these are all wood, plastic. So these are all the basic construction materials that we are using in our day-to-day life. And in this video, we are going to discuss about the stones. Okay, so as I already discussed that the difference between bricks and stones, using it as a construction materials, the advantage of using stone is it is readily available, easily available. Okay, so we can use it as per our requirement. Okay, but bricks, if you want to prepare, so there are a lot of time consuming, the amount, the cost wise, it is also like will be expensive when compared to stones. Okay, so building stones are obtained from rocks, generally you know about that. So rocks are classified into three types. One is igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, and metamorphic rocks. So igneous rocks are formed by cooling of the molten materials beneath the earth's surface. So stones from igneous rocks are harder. So for example, I would say like granite. So granite, which is widely used in construction for building, is a good example. So you're using granite, right, for steps and other particular uh, construction area where granite has been used widely. So granite is a example of igneous rocks. It is very hard. And sedimentary rocks are formed by deposition of weathering products on existing rocks. Okay, so due to the weathering agent like wind, like flood, whatever the case, so those deposition can form sedimentary rocks. So deposits in layers, and when the load is applied along the layers, these rocks easily split. So metamorphic rocks are formed in the change in character of the pre-existing rocks. So these rocks will also be hard if the basic rock is igneous rocks. So quarrying. Okay, so initially the it is a process of extracting the stone blocks from the existing rocks. So rock is everywhere, but we need to extract that particular element. If I want to extract only the granite, we have to extract only the granite by means of quarry. So in general, it is done some depth below the top surface of rock where the effects of weathering are not found. So granite, where generally once the weathering, due to the weathering, it loses the quality, it loses the characteristics. So uh, the weathering should not be a reason, so that you can find the better quality of stones. So quarrying is done by digging, heating, or wedging. So in soft rocks like limestone and marble stone, they are obtained by digging, heating, and wedging. So in hard and dense rock, stones are obtained by blasting using explosives. You can see in a lot of movies, right? So quarrying in KGF too. So blasts are used to explosives are used to blast those stones, and that's how the quarries are working right now. So once after quarrying, the stones are like it's in irregular shapes. So while constructing the house, we need a proper structured stone, right? So if we want to regulate those shapes, okay, if we want to obtain the regular shapes, then we need to do a dressing. So dressing of a stone. So stones have irregular shape after coring. So the process of cutting the stones to a regular shape and size, and the required surface finish is called as dressing of stones. So after dressing, right, the stones will be in regular in shape, and it can be easily usable while compared to the undressed stones. So the testing, like first it will hardness test. So the stone is tested by a pen knife, which will not be able to produce a scratch on a hard stone. And acid test, stone is kept in a sulfuric acid and hydrochloric acid for a week time. The corners of a stone which has a with a high alkaline content turn roundish, and loose particles will get deposited on its surface. Such stones are not suitable for a smoky atmosphere. And the quality of a stone, okay, so the crushing strength of a stone should be greater than 100 newton per mm square. The stone should be uniform in color. So when the stones are used for roads, it must be hard enough to resist wear and tear, and actually also it is hard enough to resist the load. Then a good building stone must have a specific gravity greater than 2.2, and light colored stone resist weathering action in a better way. So this is all about the stones. I hope you understand that, and if you have any queries, please do give in comments. I will try to explain it further. And this is Vignesh signing off. Thank you for watching.